Hi guys, welcome to another episode of our today's tutorial. We'll be sewing our palazzo jumpsuit. So first of all, this is my plain pattern paper. So the first thing I'll be doing is to mark the half length. The half length is 18 inches. So after I've marked the half length, so the next thing for me is to take my bust measurement. My bust is 40 divided by 4 plus 2, which is 12 inches. So now this is me marking the 12 inches. So after that, I'll be using my straight ruler to connect. So this is my straight ruler. So after that, now the next thing is to mark my shoulder, which is 15 divided by 2, which is 7.5. So this is 7.5, and I've marked my neck width. My neck width is 3 inches. So now this is the dip of my armhole. The depth of my armhole is 8 inches. So this is the 8 inches. So after that, after marking the depth of my armhole, I'll be marking the midpoint. The midpoint is 4. So this is me marking the midpoint 4 inches, and I'll be using my curve ruler to curve it, just curve it. So after that, now the next thing for me to do is to take my neck measurement. The depth of this neck I'm using is 2 inches, while the width is 3 inches. So after that, I'll be giving it this loopy effect coming down by 1 inches from the armhole. So this is me marking, giving that shape at the side. So after that, then I'll be cutting it out. So this is what I'll be using for the back pattern. So after that, I'll be placing the pattern on my fabric. So this is me placing the pattern on my fabric. So I'll be cutting this out on my fabric. So I'll be using the same front piece to cut out the back piece. So now after we've done that, so now I'll be placing the front piece on the back piece. So I came in with 2 inches for my zipper. You can use 1 inches depending on what you want, but for me, I'll be making use of 2 inches as my zipper. Then for the back neck, I'll be making my neckline a v-neck. The reason why, because we are making a round collar, and round collar sits well when the front neck is, when your front neckline is a round neck, while your back neckline is a v-neck. So this is me cutting it out. So the first thing I'll be doing is to, I'll be sewing my flap. This is my flap for the front piece. I'll be sewing my flap with half inches. This is my front piece flap. So I'll be taking it to my sewing machine. So after that, now the next thing for me is to sew my back piece. This is my back piece. Remember, I left 1 inches for my back piece. So I'll be marking my dart. My dart is 4, that is the bust band 4, and I'll be using the dip for the darts, which is 6 inches. So when making your darts, always make use of your bust band, which is your nipple point, to get your exact dart length and dart width. So this is it. Now I'll be taking this to my sewing machine. This is the back part. You can see the space I left for the zipper. So now from that side, I minus 1 inches and I measure my bust band, which is 4 inches, and the dip for my bust band is 5 inches. So this is me making the darts for my front pants. You can see 4 inches, and the depth I'm using 5 inches. So this is 5 inches. So now I'll be holding this on my sewing machine. So I'm kind of retaking it again so that you guys will understand. So this is it. So I'll be sewing this on my sewing machine. So this is me after holding it. So I'll be using the dip 5 inches, or you can use 6 depending on how you want it to be. So this is how it is. So this is me holding it. So after that, now after I've done the putting my dart at my front and back pan, so this is me holding it. I'm shaping it with 1 inches. This is me holding it with 1 inches. So I'm holding each side with 1 inches. I'm holding it with 1 inches. So this is me holding it with 1 inches. So this is my front flap. You can see my front flap. I'm holding my front flap with what, half inches. Don't forget to hold it with half inches. Don't hold it with 1 inches. If not, you shorten the space. So this is me holding it with 1 inches. Holding it with half inches. So after that now, so this is me putting my dart on my front pants. Hope you are seeing it. So I'm using my bust pan, which is 4 inches, and the dip of my dart I'm using 6 inches. You can use 5, but it shouldn't exceed 5 or 6 inches. So this is me still taking it. I'm using 6 for this pants. I'm using 6, so this is 6 inches I'm using. So after that now, the next thing for me now is my to take my upper parts to sew my upper bodies to my jumpsuit. So this is me taking the dart of my upper bodies. I know everyone is actually familiar with this. So this is me taking my upper bodies. Don't forget, I'm still using that same four, but you measure your zipper out before measuring your four for your zip. So for your that, then the dip I'm using is 5. That is 4 by 5. So this is me joining the shoulder of my upper bodies. Is joining the shoulder of my upper bodies. And after joining the shoulder, I'm going to be shaping it, taking the waist and bust measurement, then I'll shape it. So this is me now joining it. Alright, so this is how to make a round collar, a rolled collar. So this is, I'm using a paper for this illustration. So this is the paper. The first thing we'll do is to fold it this way. Just fold it this way. Are you seeing it? So the next thing for you to do is to take your length of your collar. So me, the width I'm using for this collar is 4.5. I'm using 4.5. So by the time I fold it, it will be 2 inches. So this is 4.5. This is 4.5. 4.5. And the length I'll be using after measuring the round of my neck, what I was having was 20. So this is 20. I'll be making it 21 because of the sewing allowance. So this is how it looks like. So the next thing for you is to splash it this way. You do the other side here. So the next thing for you to do now is to cut this out. When you cut this out, then you put it on your stay. You iron it on your stay. So this is the cutting of this. So I'll be cutting this on my fabric. Alright, so the next thing I'll be doing is to Alright guys, we've come to the end of our today's tutorial. See you in our next class. Bye.